Hey everybody, welcome to Financial Fridays with Brandy and Sheila. I'm going to ask Brandy some questions today about closing costs and what all the numbers are, because there's more numbers like we talked about last week, and just want to see kind of what those are for you guys.
Perfect.
So Brandy, can you tell me a little bit about down payments?
Yes. So down payments, you can be as low as a 0% down with VA and USDA, RD, rural development. They're all three the same. So you can get in for no money down.
Nice. I like no money down.
That doesn't mean no money. That doesn't mean no cost. You still have closing costs. We'll talk about that in just a minute. Then there's FHA. FHA allows for a little bit higher debt to income, little lower credit score, and you can get in for as little as 3.5% on your down payment.
Awesome.
Conventional. If you're a first-time buyer, you can use a 3% conventional. That's a benefit. That's one of those first-time home buyer benefits. Otherwise, it's about 5% is the minimum down on conventional. The first-time home buyer with that 3%, you can also get lower mortgage insurance.
Oh, okay.
So then there's Idaho Housing. So there's down payment assistance, or you can get a gift as well, depending on kind of how that was working for you. On the FHA and the conventional, you have a minimum required down payment of 0.5% of the purchase price, meaning you have to come in with at least 0.5% of your own money. And then if you are wanting to eliminate the mortgage insurance on your conventional loan, you need to put 20% down. So people think that they have to have 20% to even buy a house. They don't. You don't have to have that much, but you do if you want to get rid of the mortgage insurance. And then investment properties, you're anywhere typically between 15 and 25% down payment. 25% is really where your interest rate starts to be the most cost effective.
Okay.
To say. So then we have closing costs. That's the other piece to when you're buying a house. These are separate from your down payment. Down payment goes directly towards your purchase price. Closing costs are what it costs you to borrow the money. So that's between 2 to 3% usually on most loans. And that's what we can get you assistance for. So those closing costs look like lender costs. So you'll have like your discount or origination fee, underwriting, processing, doc prep. There's lots of those different types of fees. And then you'll have your title costs. So this is what the title company charges for them to do the work, make sure that there's clean and clear title so we can place our lien in first position.
And just since Brandy and I are not title people, we're going to try to get together with a title person that maybe can come on and explain those fees to you guys so that we're not doing it wrong.
Yeah, but call them. And then there's recording, that's paid to the county. So that's what actually says you're the owner on there. And then some of the other fees that you will see are what's called prepaids. So these are paying your homeowner's insurance for the first year, taking care of any taxes and insurance, making sure we've got your escrow account set up. And then you also prepay your interest. So you'll pay from the date of closing to the end of the month to cover interest. And we've kind of talked about that before, about interest being paid in arrears. So that's what's in your prepaid. That's your closing costs.
Nice. Thanks, Brandy.
Yeah.
And we will see you next week with some more information on Financial Friday stuff on buying a house.
Bye, guys.